of y'all. Like, so I just called 988, right? Like, I really feel like I'm about to crash out, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't even gonna go to work today, but I'm on my way to work right now to be a good slave. You know what I'm saying? Like I was about to say fuck it and just sabotage, like fuck it, cause I'm tired of everything. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm tired of everything. Like I don't even want to live no more. You get what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like I'm kind of blown. I got a son. I just want to kill myself. I'm done with this shit. I'm done with this shit. I know too much. It's like I'm triggered and provoked by too much. Like I'm tired, y'all. But one thing I'm gonna do before anything, however anything goes, is I gotta expose everything, right? So 988, this shows y'all, and to even prove what I'm about to tell y'all, I'm gonna have somebody record next time I call them, right? Record the conversation, because I'm not saying y'all think I'm lying, but I'm telling y'all no lies, like, because I'll be asking the real questions and showing stuff, even though I might act out of character at times. It's because of all the awareness, the knowledge I have. You know how they say the smarter you are, the more depressing it is. I love my people so much in the states, and us being prisoners of war, how we are and what we're capitulating in, and what's not being told for exactly what it is. It hurts too much, and how this is falling back on our offspring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hurting too much. That's what's making me want to crash out. You know what I mean? Before I knew any of this shit, like I didn't care because I didn't know. You know what I mean? But now my awareness is like it's a gift and a curse. And sometimes like I feel like I can't handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't handle it. So like when I call 988, I ask them specific questions involving like the real matter, you know, besides like their occupation and stuff like that. And I want y'all to see how they try to get off the phone with me fast. And remember, 988 is supposed to be a line for anybody to call. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with mental health, maybe facing suicidal thoughts, all of that, right? But it just shows you how detrimental they are, and whatever that they have to give us, even if we're participating in putting that out. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like it's some goddesses sometimes, or guys that might answer the phone when you call 988, but it's not being ran by the guys and goddesses. That's their job, their occupation. How it's being ran is trickling down, you know what I mean, back to that complex cell organism. So that's why when they get on the phone with you, they got to conduct it in such a way. And I call so much, y'all. It'd be certain goddesses that when I like I be explaining it so well, and I could tell some goddesses feel the same way. A lot of us know for real what's up. You know, that's why they shaking in their shoes right now. Like they'll say stuff that they're not supposed to say off of them having that occupation about what's going on with us, like our species. You know what I'm saying? And like the genocide, the abuse that we really under, and how slavery never stopped, and it's psychological, and the physical never stopped either. I was talking to a goddess earlier, and I was telling her how they picked up with killing the black woman. Y'all noticed that rise with that? They picked up on that shit like never before. You get what I'm saying? Like they was never killing black women like how they snatching up black women and stuff now. That's another thing that also irritates me. Right? It's real issues going on that we need to tend to, and of why this shit is crashing. Like we need to be made aware or whatever. So I'm asking them questions, and one of the times I called this rising, it was a complex cell organism that answered, specifically European, right? Now I know her and the white man had two separate monkeys, but that they share DNA with. They don't share DNA with the same monkey, but the white woman, she forgot how violent the white man is. She forgot that like he was raping me and children, and she didn't understand why he didn't want to have sex with her. She couldn't fathom how sick he was, right? She couldn't really put it together. She forgot. She's going to be reminded how dangerous he really is, you know. But their species alone. But I'm on the phone and I'm talking to her, and it's so crazy. You'll just ask certain questions that'll allude to certain things that they don't want to talk on, and then they'll be trying to get off the phone. You get what I'm saying? Or they'll speed up the conversation and then ask. I've been on it multiple times where sometimes they hurried up and asked the questions, and without me even answering the questions fully out, you know what I'm saying? They get off the phone, and so it's like, it seems like they ask the questions like, oh, are you trying to kill yourself, or are you in harm's way, are you trying to harm someone, before not meaning to answer, and they get off the phone because of the shame, right? Then I had some of them that certain questions I asked, it was so severe, they didn't even ask me the questions, they just got off the phone. I'm not gonna front. It's been a couple goddesses that I put that pressure on them and reminded them who they are, and how I'm the only mutation of her, the black man, right? And there's been multiple times that goddesses hung up on me, and I know they hung up on me because it was hitting their soul about what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Summit. But I'm saying this to say, because what I was talking to your white woman about, I was telling her how, because she sometimes like, I'll just want to talk to someone about some 3D stuff and I won't talk about certain things. You know what I'm saying? It'd be levels of how I'm feeling at whatever time or whatever. But when I was talking about some regular, I don't know what it was that she said that triggered me, but it was like, I felt like she was trying to play on my intellect or something. So then I had to let her know, you know, some things to really let her know how smart I really am and how aware I really am or whatever. And when I did, it was like she started stuttering. I can hear the shakiness in her voice. You know what I mean? I can hear the shakiness in her voice. I almost wish that somebody recorded it. If somebody would have recorded it, that shit would have went viral. But it's like, next time I call, I'm gonna have somebody record it, even if it's like a random person. I'm gonna tell them to send me the video or whatever, because y'all need to see how they conduct themselves when they're talking to me. Like, scratch the questions I'm asking. Just by talking to me, you can see their mannerisms and stuff, how uncomfortable they are once they realize that they're talking to somebody that knows a little bit more about their occupation than they might know about it. You know? Because the lady tried to, I explained to her, like, you know, I'm not trying to say that you're not trying to specifically help me, but I told her, I was like, this line isn't set up to really help people for real. Y'all not really trying to fix the real problems that would have people facing mental health issues or calling in. Y'all not trying to fix that, because if we was to fix all those real problems, this system wouldn't even be able to run. There would be no slave catchers, you know? A lot of stuff, it wouldn't be able to come about, you know? But that's just the realization of understanding that this whole system was strategically, socially engineered, premeditated towards us neuromelanated people. You know what I'm saying? And your melanated people. And I'm just tired. Like I said, I'm trying so hard, but it's like I'm trying so hard, and it's like I'm still sleeping outside. Like I'm still. You hear what I'm saying? Like, I be feeling like it's not enough. And inflation's going up. It's really not enough, y'all. But it's like, I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like I'm just here for my child. I'm going to be real. So, I don't even know how I'm going to make it through the night. You know? I appreciate the ride, God. Enjoy the rest of your day. Reflection, peace, power, abundance your way, brother. I don't even know how I'm going to make it. But let me tell you though, it's very, very real though, y'all. It's very, very real. Like even it makes it even more crazy. I wasn't going to go to work, right? But then I decided, I said, you know what? I'm going to go to work. Let me go, right? So I decided to go. I go to wait for the bus like a whole hour before. And yet I'm still about to be late to work. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about when I'm saying like the system is like, it's like so much resistance on my life, y'all. Like y'all saw my live earlier, like I wasn't even gonna go to work. I was about to say fuck the whole shit. And then I found some energy, right? That's what I'm saying. Like it's like even no matter how bad it is or what I do, it's like everything just falls on me. Like even when I'm doing the right thing. Like I wasn't even gonna go. I was like, fuck it. But I don't know what it was that made me go. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. And then I decided to go. And then I was waiting out there for the bus at like 3:45, just for the bus to come like 10 minutes ago and for me to get here now and still not to be able to get to my job at 5 o'clock. I already called my boss and let him know, but it's like it just be having me look bad. It's not that like I'm not trying to do the right thing. It's like I don't have no help and everything is against me. And I'm just trying so hard and succumbing to whatever that shows that I'm completely by myself, even when I'm doing what I got to do for myself. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't give a fuck. Like I told him I was going to be late, like 5 minutes, but like if I was to lose the job or whatever, what the fuck can I do? You know, I'm trying to be there the best that I'm trying to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even mentally saying to be there with my level of like how irritated I be getting about what I know and what I'm living in as a black man. Like I really don't even be having the patience for that shit. And motherfuckers be trying to tell me in that bitch like I won't kill shit. You feel me? Like for real. If the mirror is right, you know? And then think about that shit right after. Like what the fuck did I just do? I'm famous for that shit, you know? I'm not trying to be in that type of energy. But this shit is like I'm fucking hurting though, y'all. I'm fucking hurting, you know? Like for real. So it's like, I mean, I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just tell him, I'm gonna be like, look, bro, like I tried to go, like, I tried to make my way here like a whole hour and a half before. But ironically, when I tried to make my way here a whole hour and a half before, this is what happened. You get what I'm saying? That this was the thing that happened, you know? It's out of my control. Not even mad at it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. So basically, you know what I'm saying? I tried to get to work on time and leave extra early when I wasn't even gonna go at all and still end up being late. You can't say that's not spiritual warfare. It's like, or resistance on my life for me not to do the right thing when I'm by myself. It's like all of that in one. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, you know? It's like all of that. You know how you be trying your best to get to work on time, and then you be so late, you just be like, fuck it, and you start taking your time, almost as if like you're not even still on your way to work. It's like that type of energy. It's like, I'm doing all that I can, and if it still goes bad, it's like, what can I do, you know? What can I do? It's not like I had any help in any way. I can't make the bus come any faster. You know, I chose to leave like an hour and a half beforehand. It's all good. I'm gonna get there when I get there, you know? It's all good. Enjoy the rest of your day, God. Enjoy the rest of your day, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. And then it's like every single bus here is coming besides the 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 8 buses here. There's no 6:15. There's no 6:30. Ironically, all the buses that I need to get on, they're not here yet. I don't know what to tell. Like, I mean, shit. I'm gonna get at y'all, yo. I'm gonna get at y'all. I don't give a fuck, yo. Like.